Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Unavowed. In the last episode, we discovered that this ghost here is Jason Grant, the former owner of the Grant City Trust. However, it seems like he was maybe voted out of that position by one Roy Fellows. We don't really know much about the guy, but Jason seems to hate him. Really seems to dislike the guy. Now, I was going from left to right speaking with people, so let's carry on along the road. Yeah, we'll talk with this guy.
Believing they are
Hold up, we couldn't... I swear this wasn't an option before. Huh, maybe it was and I missed it, I don't know. Are you familiar with Jason Grant?
He was crushed.
Crushed
Crushed by the tower edifice of evil that he created. The future was taken because of him. It is as they say, what goes around comes around. He deserved no less.
Guy died, man. How does he deserve that?
Do not doubt me. My name is Hugh Kravitz, and I speak the truth.
Hello? Okay, Hugh. He was crushed by the edifice of evil. It's such flowery language. Like, he could be reading from, like, a ye old-timey fairy story or something. Do you know Roy Fellows, the new CEO of the Grant City Trust?
He rests at the top of the towering edifice. All answer to him. He answers to nobody. Fellows is untouchable.
Bye. We'll leave you to whatever you're doing. I'm really loath to go and speak to the woman with the missing kid because we don't have anything. We've seen the missing persons poster, but that's it. We have literally nothing else about that missing child. I feel like the whole Jason Grant, Roy Fellows debacle, like, I feel like it's all on this side of the map. But at least we have that guy's name, so maybe we can ask
Mr.
Jason
Grant?
about him?
Yes?
Ah.
Do you know Hugh Kravitz, that protester across the street?
Is he still out there? He used to work for me, you know.
He used to work here. What, as a janitor or something?
Janitor. He was a vice president. A real up-and-comer.
So what happened to him?
Nothing. He got fired. Lucky guy.
Damn! He was a VP. Oh, what happened to him?
Hugh was fired? And he was lucky?
Yes. Yes, he got out. But he didn't get far, did he? None of us can really escape.
You're trying to escape? From what?
From nothing. From everything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why was Hugh fired? Did he do something?
He set fire to his papers and threw them into the cubicle bay. Nearly burned the place down. Everyone saw it. He had to be fired. There's no escape, is there? Not for us. Not even for Hugh.
Bye for now, Mr. Grant. We'll see you around.
Sure. Now where is that goddamn car service?
If he set fire to stuff...
What's up?
Oh, do you know anything about the Wall Street area?
You kidding? This is the financial capital of the country, maybe the world. This is where it all happens. Right here, in every boardroom of every building. Empires rise and fall.
And fall. And fall.
It's economic entropy. It's inevitable. And the folks here, they try and fight it. I knew some good people here. Sometimes I wonder what happened to them.
You seem strangely happy, Eli.
Well, I am. This was my old stomping grounds, back in my mundane days. I spent half my life here. My firm had dealings with all the major banks. Homefed, Downey, Gibraltar. Of course, they're all closed now. Guess they couldn't handle it without me.
Could you fire read something for me?
I'll do my best. What do you need?
Hugh set some documents on fire. Any chance we can see them?
I don't see why not.
Okay, so financial sector profits as a percent of all domestic corporate profits. Oh, hello. That don't look right. That don't look right at all. That is a massive drop. Damn. Oh. Everything I say is a lie. No. I kind of want to try and read this. It's a statement by Louis Marty. A Peru counter assistance something. It doesn't help that this is kind of blurry on my screen. Best performing economies in Latin America. Yeah. This is all financial speak. I don't really understand this. Please let me confess. I will burn it. I promise. Financial crisis, employment loss. Okay. Oh! I took your child, Travis. Fellows made me do it. I am so sorry. Fellows made me do it. Fellows made me do it. Ooh. I can't confess. I can only write it down, then burn it. I can't break free. I can't escape. Help. Someone. Oh, shit.
Jesus. A kid. He took a kid.
They sit in their tower, believing...
We'll go through this one. First, ease him into it. Is it true that you were a vice president at the Grant City Trust?
That changes nothing. I have witnessed the corruption firsthand. The poison, the festering malignancy, the what? Nothing. Nothing at all.
He said that he couldn't confess everything I say is a lie. Oh. We heard you set a fire in your office.
A fire was set. By who, I cannot say.
It was you. You set the fire. We have a witness. Kind of.
I cannot say.
He literally can't. He's not saying I don't want to say, he's saying I cannot. He's physically incapable. We read your confession.
What? You mean you can see? See the truth?
Sure, we can see the truth. You took a kid.
Come on, man. Tell us what happened.
I can't.
Right. Your confession said you couldn't talk about it. So you're under some kind of compulsion.
The truth hurts. Hurts my head. It hurts so much.
Of course it hurts. That's what makes it hard.
Look, Hugh. We want to help you. But we can't if you don't give us something. Anything.
I cannot speak the truth. I did not kidnap a child.
So, you're saying you did?
Mr. Fellows did not force me to steal a baby boy. That boy was not named Elijah Cook. The boy did not belong to my closest friend and co-worker, who I can't look in the eye anymore, and God help me!
Oh!
Is he okay?
He tried to get around his compulsion. It was strong. It fought back.
We'd better get an ambulance.
Hopefully his brain isn't fried. We've done all we can for him. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Oh! what he did was awful, but he clearly felt some guilt for it. The fact that, you know, he tried to confess, but he could only write it down, and then I guess he felt compelled to burn it afterwards. He's protesting the bank, doing everything he can, and then when confronted, he tried to get around the compulsion. I apologize for the tongue fumbles. I'm very hot. There's a heat wave. It'll sound weird considering he kidnapped a child, but I feel sorry for him. It seems like he didn't want to do it, like he was forced into it. Well, now we have reason to go talk to the lady, but first I want to see if this guy has anything to say.
Mr. Grant?
Yes?
Do you know anything about Elijah Cook? A baby that was kidnapped a few months ago.
No, why? Why should I?
He was taken by Hugh Kravitz. He says Roy Fellows put him up to it.
No, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Bye for now, Mr. Grant. We'll see you around.
Sure. Now where is that goddamn car service?
I don't know how much I believe that. Considering we saw him making a deal with maybe a demon.
I can't ask him that.
Huh? What is it?
KK's wondering if you guys thought about buying a computer.
What? We're storing all our data on? We've considered it. We haven't done it yet.
No. She wants to see Trollgate on a bigger screen.
Oh, maybe someday.
Okay, Kay, one day you'll see Trollgate on a big screen, but not today. What I was saying before, considering he made a deal with either a demon or a very shitty human, I kinda doubt he had nothing to do with the kidnapping. Oh, what? Yeah, buzzers for individual apartments. Oh. What was the apartment number? I want to say it was like 4B. Let's check. 4E, I was close. And B's and E's do look similar. Okie doke. 4E.
Yeah, who was it?
Let's introduce ourselves. Let's not be creepy. My name is Bryony. I have some information about your missing son.
You do?
It was Hugh Kravitz. Do you know him? I think it has something to do with the Grant City Trust. Can we come inside to talk about it? Like, I get this kind of comes across as creepy to me. Why would she let in a complete stranger? We could be a nutcase for all she knows. I think it's... And Hugh did mention that he was friends with, I think it's the kid's father. It was Hugh Kravitz. Do you know him?
Hugh? I know he's been disturbed lately, but he wouldn't. He just wouldn't. You better come up. I'll buzz you in. You're the one who collapsed on the street earlier, weren't you?
Yeah, about that. I'm fine now, don't worry. Low blood sugar, it happens. I'm fine now, don't worry.
I honestly don't care. You said you have information about my son? It's been 3 months. I thought the police had given up. But you're not really the police, are you?
Is that a problem? We want the same thing to find your son. No, but we are investigators. I feel like this is the least creepy. It's suspicious, but it's not creepy. Like, why would some random people be interested in finding a missing kid? Like, oh, to be nice. Yeah, okay, but what if there's a sinister undertone there? No, but we are investigators.
Well, you can't do any worse than the real police.
My name's Logan Brown. The guy in the hat is Eli.
I see. Appropriate.
Appropriate?
Nothing. Everyone thinks I made it up. They think I'm crazy. But I know what I saw. I know what happened.
You can trust us. Whatever you tell us, we'll believe you.
He disappeared right in front of my eyes. I took him out in the stroller. We go running in the morning, and he just vanished.
Vanished? How so? You mean that literally? Are you sure you didn't look away for a second? If she says that it happened in front of her eyes, then... I mean, we've seen crazier shit. You mean that literally?
Yes, I mean that literally. He vanished. I saw him smile. I heard him laugh. He always laughed when the sun hit his eyes. Then he just melted into nothing. I thought I was having a breakdown. I thought I left him in his crib or something. But I looked everywhere. He was just gone. The police don't believe me. They think I was negligent, that I left him alone, that I'm a bad mother. But I'm not. I saw what I saw. He disappeared.
We believe you. It's a brave thing to admit. I'm so sorry. We believe you.
I don't care if you believe me. He just needs to be found. You said Hugh Kravitz was involved. Is that true?
Yes, Hugh Kravitz was forced to do it by his boss at the Grant City Trust.
Hugh and the Grant City Trust. I never liked that place. I never liked this city. We should have just stayed down in Florida.
Can we ask you a few questions about what happened?
Sure. Whatever it takes.
How do you know who Kravitz? Do you know Jason Grant? How did Elijah disappear again? You moved here from Florida. Can we take a look around? We'll start from the top. How did you know How did you know Hugh Kravitz?
He was friends with my husband. They're co-workers. Or rather, they were co-workers. Hugh got promoted a few months ago. We had him over to celebrate. It was... Jesus. It was the night before Elijah disappeared. I never noticed that connection before. Why would I? But how? Why?
We don't know. I'm sorry.
What about Hugh? He's always outside the bank. Did you ask him?
He's kind of unconscious right now.
Of course he is.
Why was Hugh protesting outside of the bank?
I don't know. He would never talk to me. He wouldn't look me in the eye. I guess now I know why.
He did feel guilty. Do you know Jason Grant?
Didn't he, die? I don't know much about him. Sorry.
I mean, I don't think we need to ask this. It might be good just to go over it. How did Elijah disappear again?
Like I said, I took him outside for a walk in the sun. Then he just disappeared. I didn't imagine it. I know what I saw.
Your husband works for the Grant City Trust. Can we talk to him?
Travis doesn't live here anymore. He went to a hotel, I think. He won't tell me where.
Ooh. I can understand why he'd blame her. The child went missing whilst he was in his mother's care, and she comes out with this very unbelievable story of he disappeared. Like, I was looking at him and he vanished. That doesn't happen in the real world. Like, you would assume that, like, oh, she must have, like, gone off to do something and come back and the baby was gone, like, and she wants to hide her negligence behind something fantastical. Like, I can understand why he'd be upset. Oh, it's just a really awful situation. Your husband moved out?
Yes, he did. He says he can't look at me. He can't talk to me. He thinks I'm crazy. He thinks I'm the one who lost Elijah. Maybe I can't blame him. I don't know.
That's awful. Families should stick together in times like this.
Maybe, but we're not family anymore.
Of course you are.
Tell him that, if you can find him.
You moved here from Florida?
Yeah. Cedar Key. Born and raised. Same as my husband, Travis. He applied to the Grant City Trust on a whim. Didn't expect to actually get hired. And now, here we are.
Can we take a look around?
If you think it will help, I'll just be here.
Oh, madam, I'm so sorry. Yeah, the way out of the apartment, a key on a lanyard. Oh, but we can't actually grab it, whoops. One of the umbrellas is still wet and dripping from the rain outside. A woman's coat still wet and a man's overcoat bone dry. Financial tomes, serious novels, and vacation photos from some pretty nice locations. Okay, very nice. An empty stroller abandoned in the corner of the room. Nothing found. A small handwritten note is tacked to the wall. Reminder, bear. Okay. Still life of flowers and wine. A monochrome photo of a couple dressed in old-fashioned clothes. Winnie Cook waits patiently. Okay. The window gives a nice view of Zuccotti Park? I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, let's... The bedroom. I hope you don't mind, madam. Oh. There's something glowing in there. An expensive-looking wooden crib. No. It's a cute bear dressed up like an old-timey detective.
KK says this guy's name is Griff. Some kind of... What, seriously? A detective bear? I mean, sure, why not?
He's not a detective bear, he's a PI bear, Griff! The fuck are you doing here? Oh! This is another... I'm sorry, This is another Easter egg from the Blackwell games. Rosa had a bear called Griff that Lauren had given her, and it was dressed up in this manner because basically Lauren realized that when I die, Joey is gonna get passed on to Rosa, and so she had dressed the bear up like Joey so that when Joey appeared, Rosa wouldn't be so distressed. She'd be reminded of the bear from her childhood. Ow. I guess maybe Joey sold Rosa's possessions? Joey wouldn't have had a key. Maybe her landlord sold all her stuff. Because, yeah, what would have happened to Rosa's apartment? Joey wouldn't have been able to pay rent because he didn't have a job. Maybe he managed to get a job, but... Oh, Griff! Hi! Oh. Some faint glowy residue is spread out on the mattress of the crib.
Ugh, what is that stuff? I think it's glowing.
It's cast off, I think. Residue that's sometimes left behind when magic is used.
Magic that can make a baby disappear?
Yeah, I don't know what else it could be. Whoever did this, they were careful. This spell has a very strong veil around it. Otherwise, Winnie Cook would have seen it.
Well, we'll just have to see it for her.
So so Hugh came over the night before Elijah disappeared, and he must have put this goo on him while everyone else was in the main area enjoying the party. Oh. Okay. The alarm isn't set. A solid oak bed, neatly made. This wouldn't be $1 million view in most cities, but this is Manhattan, yeah. This mask looks old, possibly an antique. A tasteful, abstract squiggle. All the best squiggles are. A reproduction of a Renoir. A heavy set of drawers with baby photos on top. Yeah, there's a computer, a sleek desktop computer set on an oak corner desk. Okay, and yeah, that doesn't look like there's anything else. A reminder bear. Griff! Boom. Okay, Gloria Cook, missing you already. I guess you've moved in by now. I can't believe you're living in New York. How's Winnie adjusting? I imagine a lot has changed since I lived there. There was a Chinese place on Lex that my dad used to take me to. You think it's still there? Love, Mom. I was about to say, wasn't one of Eli's kids called Gloria, and didn't they move to Florida? Oh! Oh! I have so many emotions. One, the kid is Eli's great-grandson, I think. Two, they named him after Eli. Oh! Oh, thoughts, feelings. Okay, let's continue reading. Okay, Travis Cook wrote, there were Chinese restaurants back then. Didn't they get overrun by all the dinosaurs and woolly mammoths? Miss you too, Travis. Oh, ha, ha. Meh. And Hugh Kravis, Met Head. Hey, you're a Mets fan, right? Boss Man gave me tickets for the game this weekend. I'd go, but they're playing the Sox and I might get lynched. You want to take them and see the Mets lose? HK. Undisclosed. For all networking and security needs, contact Tomo. This was an email in the Blackwell series as well. This randomly entered Rosa's inbox. I still have no idea what this is about. Yeah. Julie Beckett. Oh. Your mom just told me. I can't believe it. I'm going to be a great aunt. I'm so old. Wi-Fi is spotty here in Tibet, but I leave in 2 weeks for Mongolia. Come join me while you have the chance. I bet you still keep your passport in old Mr. Spooky Face's eye hole, like your mom used to. Family traditions, you know. Very important. You'll learn. Auntie Jewel. Yeah, one of his kids moved to Florida and settled down, and the other never did. Oh, Eli, I'm so sorry. Eli, I am so sorry. Okay, yeah, Gloria's so proud of you. Brr, I forgot how cold New York could get. Back in Florida, still thawing out. Elijah is a perfect name. I'm sorry for getting so emotional. It's been almost 50 years, but you never really forget, do you? Treasure that kid. Treasure your family. Take nothing for granted, ever. I'm so happy for you, I can't take it. Love, Mom. Yeah. Oh, they wanted to honor their missing grandfather. Oh. Hugh Kravitz, leave Schmeev. Dude, that kid is adorable. Good thing he takes after Win. You come back to work tomorrow, yeah? Better hurry back before all your clients switch over to me. Miss you, buddy. Hugh. And from Julie. Okay. Sis sent me pictures. Lots and lots of pictures. I love them. Send more. You named him Elijah? I cried. Cried in the middle of a Jaipur temple when I heard. I had to leave the tour group. I love my family. Spoil that wife and kid of yours rotten. I'll be visiting soon to help out. Auntie Jewel. Then I'm sorry. Trav, I can't imagine what you're going through. If there's anything you need, anything at all, just ask. I am so sorry. Hugh. Grant City Trust admin ID cards. Due to recent security concerns, we have deactivated all ID cards. New cards will be reissued by the end of the day. I'm about to sneeze. Bless me. Excuse me. Due to recent security concerns, we have deactivated all ID cards. New cards will be reissued by the end of the day. If you do not receive your card, a photo ID will be accepted in the interim. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Julie? Gloria? Elijah? It can't be.
You okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. Sorry, KK.
I'm fine. I think so. I mean, no, it's impossible.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. I don't know. Nothing. Just let's keep looking around.
There was... Yeah, old spooky face's eye hole.
What is that? A passport? Let's take a look.
He looks so much like Eli. Yeah, Cook, Travis, United States of America, date of birth 4th of February 1979, in Cedar Key, Florida, USA. And then the passport was issued on the 6th of May 2009.
I guess? Kinda. If he gained about 20 pounds.
What are you talking about?
KK thinks this picture looks like you. Maybe it does. A bit.
No, she's right. She's completely right. No, I need to be sure. I need to talk to Mrs. Cook again. She would know. She has to.
Oh, God. Well, I'm just about out of time for this episode. In the next one, I think we're gonna get confirmation that this kid, this missing child, is Eli's great-grandson. Oh, God. Oh, God, he's gonna take that so hard. He's gonna take that so hard. And that's fair. That's his great-grandson. Oh, but until then, until that future heartbreak, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.